Hello and welcome back to my channel, T to the Y to the MRA. You are here to check out these locks on my 8-year-old. We are doing a lock install in color with 2-month update. Okay, let's get started.
Tell me, am I dreaming? How the hell you looking so fly? I just got a meeting when I looked at you today. I got problems, baby, and I need you to save me. Yep.
Hi. This is my 8-year-old and this is his lock journey. He started his lock journey January 7th of 2022. So this is what they look like, but I bet you're wondering, wait, how did we get here? How did the locks get started? So let's go back. This is where his hair used to look like. We let it grow out. Some days it was woofing, some days it was nice. We would take him to the barber shop, let him have all different types of style, but he basically grew his hair in a mohawk style, and he would have the little brush style with the sponge while his natural hair grew. Once it grew up long enough for me to catch it, this is where I installed the plait method. So basically he had the 3-strand method. I took his natural hair, it is 4C, and I braided it as much as I could once I was able to catch it. Now this is his parting. This is how it looks. I tried to do the little semicircles or the C's. And this is how his locks were coming out. So he just has simple plaits in there and we just let it just grow out and mature over time. And this is how far we got this night. And this was the next day. This is how his plaits look, and this is how it stayed for the next 2 months. So as you see, it started looking like more like lots the more time went on. So here we are 2 months later. This is the results. This is what we have. And this is the start of his lock journey. He does have a little red paint in his hair. We try to wash it as much as possible, but he had a fun time in school today, so that's why he has the little red. So let's get started. Now we're just going to start with the dye. This is the colors we used to get the results that we wanted. So he chose red for his highlight color. And we used the Dark and Lovely. So as you see, this is the Dark and Lovely light golden blonde color. And then I also added some highlights of this Dark and Lovely shimmer color. Everything else you could just watch and check out how I installed it. Basically, I just followed all the instructions on the box. I am not a professional, so please don't fuss me out. I'm just a mom at home that loves doing DIY projects and trying to see how much I can do at home on my own without having to pay somebody else. So this is basically how I installed the colors that he has in his hair. I like using rubber bands to separate the hair because we don't need the whole thing brown or bright. We just need the tips. So this is just me basically separating the hair so we can just put highlight and different colors on his tips. And I didn't want it in no particular order. We just did random colors all over the place. He is tired. He just woke up from taking a little nap because we took a little break. So after installing the color, I know that it needs to be activated by foil in order for the color to warm up. So I added foil pieces to each piece of hair. And this is the results. This is how it came out. I let him sit for about a half an hour. Then after that, I rinsed it out. And then this is how it looks the next day. He enjoyed it pretty much. He's like, Mom, I'm tired of cameras. But it came out pretty well. None of the colors came out what it was supposed to be on the box. I mean, because we are putting dye on top of black hair. But this is what we have. He has a little bit of bed hair. He just came from school again, sleeping on the bus. But as you see, this is how his hair turned out. We are very happy with the results. So So, if you have any questions, please let us know. Leave it down below. And once again, this is locks on a 8-year-old. This is his 2-month journey at the band lock. And we started with the 3-strand method. We're starting with braids. All right, dance. Ready? Go. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. All right, go ahead. You go. Say peace. Bye. Peace. Peace out. All right.